Matthew's gospel tells us that Jesus' final message to his disciples before he ascended to heaven was, "Therefore, go and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit." His final command was not just for the disciples, but for you and me as well. The founders of the Assemblies of God took his command seriously. At the first General Council in Hot Springs, Arkansas, they developed key aspects of global missions, establishing a unified movement and creating a cohesive organization to promote Pentecostal beliefs worldwide. They focused on evangelism and the baptism of the Holy Spirit, both of which are vital for all believers. From the beginning, the Assemblies of God sought a global presence, sending missionaries to spread the gospel and to establish new churches. This movement's goal is to embrace diverse groups of people regardless of their backgrounds. The Apostle Paul's goal, as he wrote in his letter to the Romans, was, "My ambition has always been to preach the good news where the name of Christ has never been heard, rather than where a church has already been started by someone else." God's command is clear. We should view this not as an obligation, but as an excellent opportunity to share the message that changed not only our lives, but the world. Being involved in sharing the gospel and witnessing transform a person's life can be life-changing for us. If circumstances prevent us, or even the frontline missionary is not our gift, there are many ways that we can play a vital role in missions. Let's look at the graphic. Our target, those around the world who have not heard the gospel. This is the collective call. It takes many different gifts and talents to make it successful. The tip of the spear is the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit empowers each of us and pushes us beyond our comfort zone to fulfill our responsibilities. The apostolic leader, these individuals possess the vision, gifting, and boldness to see what is needed to plant churches, not only in the easy areas, but also in places where most people feel uncomfortable going. There's the apostolic band. Barnabas and Silas supported Paul in his missionary journeys, and they traveled with him and provided resources that helped him succeed. That kind of support is still essential today. The apostolic partnership. With many churches and missionary groups, there is a need to coordinate the efforts of all those different entities. This type of person will have strengths in organization, staffing, and budgeting. The apostolic passion. These opportunities are for those who do not work directly in the field. Successful mission groups need fundraising and prayer support. Share your passion for missions with others who can help generate funds to support those in the field. As you can see, there are multiple opportunities to fulfill our call in missions. It is a collective effort, along with the Holy Spirit, that makes missions successful. Did you know that according to the 2025 Christian missionary statistics, that there are 7.75 billion people in the world, and about 3.4 billion do not have access or have not heard the message of the gospel? There are several reasons. People live in areas dominated by other religions such as Islam, Hinduism, or Buddhism. They may also be in remote regions of the world that no outsider has ever visited. But 42% are defined as unreached people groups. That might seem like an overwhelming task, but with collective effort and the guidance of the Holy Spirit, nothing is impossible. As we travel around the world to spread the gospel, we must remember that the person next door in our neighborhood, a family member, or someone we work with needs to hear the gospel as well. Do we take for granted that because they live in our own country that they understand what a relationship with Christ means, or that they have chosen not to follow? We have the opportunity to minister to them regularly and demonstrate what it means to follow Jesus. We can show kindness, joy, and love that are evident in the way we live our lives. We all need to be prepared to share the gospel message if we have the opportunity. Can you imagine a world where everyone calls themselves followers of Jesus, takes every opportunity to share the life-saving message of the gospel. Holy Spirit grants each of us awareness and courage to share you at every opportunity.